Hi guys, this is Deb, and I am one of the group leaders for the senior ladies. Dan got a hold of me and asked me if I would just share a short motivational message with you guys, but surprise Dan, I'm going to actually talk about geese because I have a lot of them in my life lately. We live on a wetlands a little bit west of town, and it is a madhouse this time of year. We have muskrats nesting, we have red-winged blackbirds, we have ducks, and we have geese, and they are all nesting. And this is the first time in the 5 years we've lived there that we actually have a goose nest that is about 20 yards from our kitchen window, and we've been able to watch these geese nest, and it has been fascinating. When they started building the nest, mom and dad geese stay together for life. They're lifelong partners, so they help each other out a lot. So mom and dad started gathering sticks and reeds and grass and building the nest, and then eventually mom went and sat on the nest, and I was watching her one day and I was trying to figure out what she was doing. So I grabbed a pair of binoculars and I looked, and she actually was plucking down and feathers from her own body to put in the nest for her babies. It just blew me away. And I watched every day, and every day she did this, and she built the nest up so it was just this big, fluffy, warm piece of property for these little babies to just kind of nest down. And I thought, man, there is nothing softer than the down and feathers of a goose. I just thought, wow, what an amazing nest that is. And it just kind of got me thinking about the times throughout the Bible where I've seen God referred to as a nest, or I've seen God referred to as someone whose wings you could take cover under. It just kind of got me started thinking about what's going on right now. And so I looked up Psalms, because Psalms is just amazing and full of so many good references to God and how much He takes care of us. So Psalms 51:1 says, "The soul takes refuge in God, and in the shadow of His wings we can take refuge until destruction passes by." And the phrase "until destruction passes by" just really resonated with me. I lost my dad to cancer a few years ago, and that was devastating. And the weird thing about going through something like that is you are going along fine, and your day seems normal, and then all of a sudden something hits you and you're crying the ugly cry. You know what that's like. I remember one day, my dad was a carpenter, and my husband and I walked into Home Depot, and we walked to the lumber department, and the smell of the wood hit my nose, and it was like my dad was right there. And I mean, it was like the instant ugly cry. I actually had to go leave Home Depot and sit in the car. I was just like sobbing my eyes out, and it was crazy. It was like everything had been going along fine, and then boom, it hits you. And what's weird is that's kind of what I've been experiencing throughout all this quarantine stuff. I'm a teacher at Rogue River, and most days things go great. We have these fun, great Zoom meetings with my students and my staff members. The kids actually turn in assignments, which is always a good thing. And then like yesterday, I woke up and it was just like, boom, I was crying the ugly cry. And I was like, what is going on? Why does this feel so much like when I lost my dad? It was just really weird. And in times like that, I found that taking cover under God's wings is like the best thing to do. Cry your ugly cry. That's your body's way of releasing stress, and then start counting your blessings. I think about that goose nest and how soft it is, and how downy it is, and how comfortable it is, and how warm it is, and how those babies must feel. They all hatched yesterday, by the way. I think there was about 12 of them. We haven't counted all of them, but we've seen about 12 little heads out there. And they're just all snuggled down underneath mom and being taken care of. So I know that when things are going the wrong way, I can kind of snuggle down under God's wings, and He'll protect me. Psalm 63:7 says, "For you have been my help, and in the shadow of your wings I sing for joy." Cry to get the stress out of your system, and that's okay. Hunker down in the nest that God's prepared for you under His wings. Count your blessings, and then find your joy, because it's out there just waiting for you.